Hey guys, back again. This is sort of a part 2 to the video I did where I talked about my entire Steelbook collection. This is the video where I say I lied. I have a couple more Steelbooks that I found in my collection, which strangely enough, I don't know why I totally blanked on these. In fact, one of the Steelbooks is so obvious. It's in the actual video. You can see it plainly. I actually watched it. So if you look right there, you'll actually see that Steelbook. And what I'm talking about is this, which was easy to see in the background, and you guys have probably seen these before. This is the Real Ghostbusters complete collection, the one that comes in the like the fire station. I've recently heard, and I think Travis had told me that maybe this doesn't have Steelbooks in it anymore. I'm not for sure. I know that they were supposed to individually release each of these, and as far as I know, the only one that came out was the first one, and they are discontinuing the Steelbooks on those, I believe. I'm not really for sure. But when you open it like this, you'll see that there's actually 5 Steelbooks in this. And that's the reason why I say, sorry I didn't show these last time. The inside of them have this kind of like artwork thing that's underneath the discs. It's kind of hard to see. I won't show it on every one of them just because it's just kind of cool stuff like this, if you can see this. That's the PKE meter there, I think. They're mostly stuff like that. It's like simple drawings of like almost like a schematic, or you know, the concept art of what they would look like. But yeah, this is the first one. And this has like an embossed logo there on it. And this is the Time Life version, you know, because that's where I got these back in 2009. Not sure if it says Time Life on all these, you know, like if they're still the exclusive people putting this out or not. But this is volume 2. Same kind of embossed thing on all these. And there's the back. Really cool. And like I showed before, there's no reason to really go through all these. It's kind of hard to get all these discs out, and this one, you know, has some more like concept art stuff. It's kind of hard to see because it's just like black drawing on white. Here's volume 3 with Stay Puft there in the background. And as you can see, each one of those, the logo gets kind of sucked down in there a little bit farther. And the trap. This is volume 4 with Ecto 1 on there. And it's even farther in there. In volume 5, I like this cover because it's got, you know, Janine in her Ghostbuster garb there, kind of like the pink Ghostbuster suit, and Slimer flexing. Volume 5 has the Ghost logo completely gone. And of course, there's some other stuff that comes with this, but since this is a Steelbook only update, really that's what I'm focusing on, is showing the Steelbooks in my collection, which, you know, surprisingly, as crazy as it seems, there's actually more Steelbooks in my collection than what I showed. So that's one of them that I missed that was in my collection. This is the other one that I missed that was in my collection, and this is RoboCop. This is the 20th anniversary. It's kind of one of those shiny but matte finishes. It's kind of a bronzy gold color, as you can see there. Does come with a booklet. It's a 2-disc set. There's the artwork on the inside. Just kind of a picture of RoboCop on that side, and then that's the Ed 209 there on the other side. One of my all-time favorite movies. I really, really like RoboCop. I saw it at the movie theater. I saw that actually at the drive-in theater as like a triple feature. and RoboCop came on second, and I don't think we stayed for the third feature. I was pretty young. Those are the things that I had forgotten, and then also I had a few other things on order that hadn't arrived yet. So they've arrived since then, so I might as well show those. This is Wrath of the Titans 3D. This was a Best Buy exclusive here in the US, and I will have a rant about that in a future video I'm going to be doing. Best Buy, my local Best Buy is really bad about not getting like things like Steelbooks for whatever reason. So I end up usually having to pre-order these or order them right after they come out from their website. Most of you guys know that Best Buy sells out really quickly on their exclusives, so it's one of those things that you kind of have to act quickly. I would love to be able to get this in store, but it's really hard to find near me. This came a little bit damaged, and it'll be hard to see on camera, but it is there. Just want to show the inside art there. And then there's the back. And I'll see if this will pick up. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. There's like 2 dents here, and there's a dent down here. I don't know if you can pick up all of them, but I'll try my best. It seems like those 2 up there are the ones that you can see the most. Not horribly bad, but it was totally unnecessary. They sent that in some bad packaging. Basically, for what you pay for that movie, Best Buy doesn't have like the greatest prices. It's usually their exclusives that keeps me going back there, and I'm really not happy with the way they package that. But not much I can do. I can't return it because my local store can't get another one, and when I called, they basically said there's no guarantee I won't get the next one exact same way, and that really ticked me off. Okay, now I'm going to show 2 more that I got through eBay. This is the Judge Dredd. This is a German steelbook, but it's region free, I guess, or whatever. It played, perfectly fine on my PS3. I haven't tried on anything else. It's pretty cool. It's a matte finish also, but it's got kind of a metallic look to Dredd's face there. I was actually kind of in the mood to watch this, and I know that it's coming out on Blu-ray here in the US, but I just really wanted to get, the Steelbook. And since the US version of this is coming out, the price on this has dropped quite a bit. I know at one time I looked that up and it was like $60 or something, but I actually got that for about $25. And then the same guy, I bought this, Watchmen. This is the same way. This is a German steelbook, but it is region unlocked as far as I know. I haven't tried to play this one yet, but that's the way it was sold to me, was region unlocked. This is a movie that I just really like this movie, and that's the reason I wanted a steelbook. I think it's Future Shop or FYE or whichever one that the US got, I should say, I don't know if it's US or Canada or whatever. This one's just completely blank on the inside. That one, that original one, is very expensive. So this is a much more reasonable steelbook. I got this for about $20 also. And I just thought it looked really cool. It's actually, if you can see on the spine there, there's the back is like a newspaper print. It's in German. Like next to Watchmen, it says it in German. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to show are going to be some new steelbooks I got from Best Buy also. Once I realized that some of the steelbooks have been selling out. In fact, there's several steelbooks of that new run or whatever that you can't find online, and since my local store, as I mentioned before, has not been carrying them, I end up having to order these. So I'm just going to open them up. The first 3 I'm going to show you are all Lord of the Ring movies, and these are the theatrical cuts. And they are like a matte finish, but metallic as well. These are all really plain on the inside. No use in opening these up. There's no interior art. But I kind of wanted a theatrical version of this. This is the Lord of the Rings. This is the Two Towers, which is the sequel. No interior art again. Gollum there on the back. If you can kind of make that out, it's sort of difficult to see. It's just him sitting on the banks of the water. I think he's eating a fish. And then, of course, the third one I'll show here is Return of the King. Now, one of the gripes I had with Best Buy and their packaging is that for me to get that other one, the Wrath of the Titans 3D, it came in horrible packaging. These, on the other hand, came in a great package, and it's basically because I ordered more than one thing. Which I don't like, that you would have to order more than one thing to get better packaging, but these came in good packaging. This is the Lord of the Rings Return of the King. The picture there on the back with Gandalf riding his horse. It's Gandalf the White. Same as the other ones, you know, theatrical cut with no interior art. These are two movies that I have already, but this is one that I just really like this movie. This is 300. Everybody's probably already seen this. I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder, and it's based on the Frank Miller book. So if you're a big fan of Frank Miller, of course, you're going to like this anyway, but I just thought this was really cool. No interior art to speak of. But yeah, pretty cool. Cool movie. I got all of these for $15. Wasn't able to get them during the $9.99 sale, but they're still marked $19.99, so I'm assuming it's probably going to end up being that eventually. Another favorite movie of mine, I upgraded my regular Blu-ray to this version just because I thought it was really cool. Goodfellas, the Martin Scorsese classic. Probably one of the most rewatchable movies that I own. I just really love Goodfellas. I actually have this several times. I had it on DVD. I had this on VHS. Blu-ray for the second time. I've got a digital version that I have on my tablet. You know, it's just a really rewatchable movie. Alrighty, so now I think that's actually all the Steelbooks I have up to this point. The ones that you've seen before, this added an additional like 13 or something like that to that, but about half those I already had, and I just forgot to include them on the last video. In fact, I have one more. I almost forgot again. Hold on for just a second. I almost did it again. This was something that's not actually a Steelbook, but it's close enough that you guys probably would want to see it. This, I believe, is like a metal pack or an iron pack. I'm not really for sure. But it's the newest Muppet movie, and this is one that you could get as a pre-order from Best Buy. You pre-order the case, and then you get the movie, you know, for $5 off or whatever. You basically put $5 down and you get the case as a pre-order. Well, I actually pre-ordered this from Best Buy, and there's the interior art, and you can kind of tell by the center section here that it's not an actual Steelbook. Anyway, that's the front and back of the new Muppet movie. I really enjoyed that movie. Probably one of my favorite movies that's come out recently. It feels very much like, you know, the old Muppet movies that I remembered as a kid. I mean, it is a little updated, but it does play right into what you think of the Muppet movies, you know, back in the 70s and 80s. But yeah, there's that. And I actually bought this version at the Best Buy. So this is the lunchbox version, which is cool. I'm like a big fan of lunchbox stuff, or movie related or related to things I'm into. But this is a cool little collectible. This was a Best Buy exclusive also. So basically, these two things both came from Best Buy. This is probably, I hope that I finally got everything in my collection shown to you guys Steelbook wise, because I know that you wanted to see it, and I hate that it took 2 videos to do it. But if I do get any more Steelbooks, they will be new. They will not, you know, be ones that I just forgot to put in the video. That's it. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you again next time. All right, take care. Bye.